These are kind of a scattered concept, but first of all, and we'll cover it later, validation. It has to be validated or validatable. So it's something that it has to be done whether it's you or the developer or both. It has to have some, of course, some sort of workflows or life cycles. Anything that will help move the documents through the different states or stages of the life cycle. Electronic signature, of course, if you go electronic, then you don't want to have to print the documents and sign them with wet signature. It kind of defies the purpose. So electronic signatures is something that it's a must, and they have, of course, to be compliant to the applicable regulations. We have 21 CFR 11 as the gold standard. So although this is US specific, if you comply with that, you're pretty much fine in the rest of the world. Security, of course, we're talking about cloud, so things about security is very important. Not that if you host it yourself is not important, but it is something that is typically then delegated to the developer of the document management system. Audit trails, so anything that has happened at the system level must be recorded. It has to have some sort of versioning system and access management as part of who can access the system at all, also part of security, but also who can see what and who can do what. The same as permission management. Export and print, so one of the requirements, and it is something that is required by 21 CFR 11, and of course is a good best practice anyway. You don't really want to give an auditor or an inspector the full access to your system. If they want to see a document, you export it, you print it as required. So this is something that has to be available. Obsolescence, it's a particular, probably what I'm talking about. It's about the end of life of a document. Can't delete document, but you have to put in a place where they're stored, but at the same time, not everybody has access to them. The review and approval, typically there's always, if the typical document is always a review steps and approval steps, so you must be able to build that. Backup as part of kind of in the broader terms of security, and reporting, of course, is very important when you need to get some sort of metrics or KPIs out of the system.